What's going on, everybody? It's Sean here bringing you another how-to video. Today we are going to replace the map light, also known as dome light, the trunk light, and the license plate lights on a 2016 and newer Mazda MX-5 Miata. This one in particular happens to be a 2020 in the RF and GT trims. So let's take a look at what we need. I bought a kit here actually straight from eBay. BMT XMS LEDs kit. I want to say it was under 20 bucks for the whole set. They provide two 194 bulbs for the LED license plate lights. Then they also give you a third as a spare. And then they provide one 31 millimeter festoon bulb for the trunk light, another 31 millimeter festoon bulb for the map or dome light, and then another spare. So in fact, the kit only needs 4 bulbs, but they provide 6, which is pretty cool to have some spares on hand. And again, I picked these up for under 20 bucks. We'll see what the quality is like here shortly. They also included a little screwdriver. I'm probably not gonna use that guy. It looks pretty dinky. You could get away with using a little bit larger flathead screwdriver to assist, but I would actually recommend a trim removal tool to assist with the lights. So let's go to the MX-5 here, and we're gonna start with the license plate lights. And on each one of these, there's going to be some pins we're gonna pull in to remove the socket or the bulb housing. And once I get these removed, I'll show you what that looks like. Alrighty, so I was able to get the first one removed, and I just want to show you the operation here of these clips. So you can see there's that clip there on the right hand side and then on the left hand side. So basically what you're going to do is using your trim removal tool, or if you want to with the screwdriver, I think that might get a little dangerous, but you're going to basically squeeze these in, and at the same time you're going to try to gently pry or pull down on the housing itself to break it free. Now that we've got it free, I'm gonna get as much of access to that wiring harness as I can, and I'm actually going to just simply turn the bulb socket out from inside that light fixture, and that's how we'll expose the light bulb that I'll be replacing with the LEDs. Okay, after a quick half turn or quarter turn, I was able to remove the housing itself from the bulb socket. You can see there's our stock halogen or incandescent 194 bulb. So I'm just going to gently pry that out from its socket there, bulb socket. I'm just going to pull straight outwards. Keep in mind, if your lights were on for a bit of time, that bulb could be pretty hot. That's one of the advantages of LEDs, is they do shine a lot cooler than the halogen or incandescent bulb. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this guy out and replace it with the 194 LED bulb. Now keep in mind, these could be polarity sensitive, meaning if it doesn't function right going in one way, simply rotate the bulb 180 degrees and then put it back into the socket and see if that works. So I'd highly recommend testing each bulb before you decide to reinstall the entire license plate bulb housing. Here's a quick comparison between the two, the LED and the standard halogen bulb. Now I'm going to put the LED in and get this one reinstalled after I double check that it's working. I've got the LED installed and I got it right on the first try. By the way, these are CAN bus bulbs, I should have mentioned that. So it's meant so that the car should consider them halogens, have enough draw. I don't believe that's actually going to work, so I do have some resistors I'm going to install just because I'm converting everything to LED. But I just wanted to mention that these BMT XMS bulbs do claim to be CAN bus bulbs to prevent them from any sort of hyperflashing issues. But anyway, the LED trunk lights, of course, they stay on all the time, and they look pretty good. So I'm going to reinstall this, and I'll do a quick comparison of the two before I go ahead and replace the right side license plate bulb. Here's a quick side-by-side comparison. Definitely a more modern, sleek look. I would say it's a little brighter. You can see by the reflection on the bumper cover that the left-hand side was a little brighter too. Hard to pick up on video, but I do assure you it looks much brighter in person. Probably about twice as bright as the standard yellow halogen bulb. And again, much cleaner, sleeker, more modern look. Definitely has a more elegant look to it as well. So now I'm going to repeat that process here for the right-hand side, and then we'll move on to the next lights. All right, just completed both sides. Let's take a look how it looks. I think it's awesome. Definitely brighter, definitely classier. Now we'll move on to the trunk light. So let's go ahead, pop the trunk open. All right, so we've got the trunk open. By the way, in case you're wondering, there is a switch here. If you have it on, that does not stay on. It will turn off when the trunk closes. Just an FYI, I know I've had other people ask that in the past. So I'm gonna use my trim tool. Again, a screwdriver could work, flathead screwdriver. Maybe you would wrap a rag or something around it to not scratch the interior of your trunk, but plastic or a felt trim tool, trim removal tool should do the job. And we're just gonna pry gently on the edges here of this lens, and we're gonna pry it and pop it open, and that'll expose that 31mm festoon bulb. Okay, that came off very easily in my experience. Now we're going to simply remove the factory halogen festoon bulb and replace it with the LED ones. And we're going to make sure that those LEDs are pointing towards the lens, of course. We want to get maximum brightness and output from that replacement bulb. Here's a quick comparison of the factory bulb versus the replacement BMT XMS bulbs. You can see it's a 31mm festoon bulb, but has 21, 3 rows of 7, so 21 LEDs individually. I'm expecting it to be considerably brighter. Now we're going to install it. Okay, I was able to get that one installed. You can see I've got the LEDs pointing towards the lens itself. Be a little careful when you're sliding these in. What I found was easiest is to actually get it in on the tab side first and then just simply push down and get it right on the end. So now we're going to pop this guy back in like this. Just use a gentle force to try to get that to pop right back in place. I'm going to remove my work light now, and we're going to hit our switch. And you can see definitely brighter. I'll try to get a kind of zoom out a little bit so you can see the view of the trunk. Doesn't quite do it justice, but definitely much brighter, cleaner look, nice clear white light. So highly recommend. Now we'll go and knock out the map light. Okay guys, we're now in the interior and we're looking at the dome light or map light. And what we're gonna do is pry from the sides. Use your pry tool and pry from the sides. So just basically get one popped a little loose and then go to the other side and pop that loose. You don't wanna be prying from this end or this end, as the retaining clips there's 2 on each side in the corners, and that's what we're gonna break loose. So once you pop those loose, then we can get this clear cover off and I can show you what that 31mm festoon bulb looks like in there. All right, once we get that cover popped off, then you can see how that festoon bulb mounts in there. I've now got the LED one in there, and you can see we want to have it rotated, of course, downward. And then you're simply going to just place the cover back over it, just like that. And we'll hit our switch, turn it on. You can definitely see that is significantly brighter. Again, just a cleaner, classier look with the pure white. So anyway, I hope this video has been helpful, and you can replace your replace your license plate, your halogen license plate lights, trunk light, and your map light or dome light in the interior with some nice LEDs. And again, those are 194 bulbs for the license plate light, and then they are 31mm festoon bulbs for the map light and the trunk light. If you don't mind, please like and subscribe, and I'll keep these ND Miata how-to videos coming. Thanks everybody. God bless.